Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Quick Break Games. We cover all the latest in the LEGO video game series created by TT Games, and this time we are playing LEGO Star Wars, the video game from 2005, the old school game here at Dexter's Diner. And last time we completed the whole episode 1. We did Darth Maul's really long episode, so now we're going into episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And we're just going to be doing the first level in this video, Discovery on Kamino. So basically my goal for these is I'm going to try to do like an entire episode in 3 videos. So that's the plan, where there's going to be 3 parts for episode 2, 3 parts for episode 3. So the entire series will be 10 parts total because I took 4 parts to do episode 1. So yeah, should be good. So here we go, Discovery on Kamino, Chapter 1. The Galactic Republic plunges deeper into crisis. The mysterious Count Dooku leads a separatist movement which threatens the future of this republic. In this time of turmoil, Obi-Wan Kenobi investigates the attempted assassination of Senator Padme Amidala with his astromech droid R4P17, something. Okay, once again, I didn't start reading it fast enough. Look at that. What is that thing? Oh, I guess that was like his little communicator piece on his forehead. I was like, what is that on his forehead? I imagine this episode 2 version of Obi-Wan is going to look a lot different in the Skywalker Saga game. Oh man, I imagine those creatures are going to look a lot different too. Those Kamino people, Kaminoians. What is their name? What is their species name? Someone tell me that. Alright, so we're going to use the Force on this to repair this. And this is a fun level. I like this level a lot. Of course, at the end we have a boss fight encounter of sorts. This level's not very fun if you're playing co-op though, because all you got is R4P17. And there's a mini kit up there, but we can't get it because you need a high jumping character. So yeah, it's the same way in the complete saga actually. Again, we're going to try to get all the studs that we can so we can get that status. So yeah, actually, if you notice my total, I guess you can't tell right now, but my total stud counter is actually more than it was at the end of the last video, and I mentioned that because I had to go and replay the Darth Maul level to get the true Jedi status. So I did that, and we should all be good. Okay, I think I got all the studs here. So yeah, I see that little piece on his face. I think they removed that little like headset piece on his face on the complete saga. I could be wrong, but yeah, I definitely don't remember that being there. Gosh, it looks so pixelated, man. It's craziness. Alright, we'll see how hard this level is to get True Jedi on. But, so she wants me to go that way. But I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go around here and get all these studs, because there's quite a bit of studs in these little things. Alright, let's go back here, and you can actually use your R4 droid to get this. So you can see on that panel, it actually shows R4P17 on the picture. I know it's really pixelated, but I think in Skywalker, or not Skywalker Saga, I haven't played that one yet, obviously. In Complete Saga, I think it just shows R2-D2 in all those panels. Like, it doesn't. In this game, they kind of like made it specific to that level. And I think what you have to do, I've never understood this, so you basically have to use it all the way around, but you can't use the Force on it all at once because it comes out of range, and you need to collect the studs. So you just kind of have to you have to just slowly move it over around this circular area a little bit at a time. And I don't think you even get anything for doing this, I think, other than the studs. So it's worth it for the studs, but other than that, it's not really worth it. And so, at the time you're recording this, I've been playing the LEGO Movie video game. And just based on, I've been playing that, and it seems like studs disappear a lot faster in this game in comparison to that game. So maybe they made it so studs last a little bit longer in the newer LEGO games? I'm not sure. Okay, we got a bunch of studs out of it. That was worth it if you're trying to go for True Jedi. Alright, and you can use the Force and all these little lights. There's just so many little things you can like do to get studs in these old LEGO games. Whereas in the... Oh, I remember these things. Oh yeah, these things give you a ton of studs. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it might not be too hard to get True Jedi, actually. Let's see here. But as I was saying, like the newer LEGO games, it's like, I think it's like more of just like destroying stuff to get studs, whereas in this game you got all these little things to use the Force on to get your studs. There we go. And boom, man, look at that. We're almost at True Jedi already, and we're like barely started the level here. Oh man, so what you want to do is walk on all these little pads, And man, I'm doing really terrible right now. This is not how you're supposed to do it. Okay, there we go. And then you pull this, and it is cutscene time. So, of course, this is the part of the movie where this is the Attack of the Clones. This is where you actually get to see the clones being made. And look at him, he's like, ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, cool. So, after that cutscene, you then have 2 areas you can go to. You can go over here, but I think this is only accessible in free play mode. Yeah, you need a C-3PO droid for that, or a protocol droid. I don't think that was a protocol droid in the Complete Saga version. I think in that version they changed it to like Bounty Hunter or something like that, or maybe Imperial. I can't remember. I did the mini kit guide on that, but I definitely don't think it's C-3PO. They kind of changed some things like that to incorporate some of the new features they added in LEGO Star Wars 2. But okay, let's go through this panel here, and we will continue the level. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so we're gonna go back here and collect these studs. It's funny, I've played this game so many times. I just know where to look for all these studs. Alright, and I think this is where we meet Jango, right? Or maybe not. Oh yeah, there he is. That's so great. Obi-Wan's face there. He's so funny. See, stuff like that, like humor like that, like just where it's made Obi-Wan have a goofy face like that. Stuff like that is, you don't get that in the voice-acted LEGO games, you know what I mean? So, I can kind of see where people are coming from when they say they prefer the no voices, they just want grunting, like these games. But at the same time, you do lose, like, some of the potential, like, memes, you know what I mean? Like, because I guess at the time of this game being made, memes weren't really a thing, because this was largely before the internet became, like, really big like it is now. But especially with Skywalker Saga, when that comes out, man, they're going to be putting all the memes in the game, you know, with the voice acting. So, yeah, again, let's hope they do the best of both worlds and they just give us an option to turn on or off voice acting. Maybe some people are thinking it could maybe be an extra in the game, so if you pause and go to, like, extras, it would be something like that. I don't know. If that's the case, then you'd have to play through the game once, or at least a big portion of the game once with the voices, I should say, because voices will be default because we already know voices are coming in the game. So if they did that, they would have to make the voices an extra, but you wouldn't be able to turn that on right away. You'd have to unlock it midway through the game. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they handle it for sure. And they haven't really given us an update on it either, so that's unfortunate. There we go. We get to use that blocking technique again, which is something they taught you back in the Darth Maul level, which was the level before this. So yeah, I forgot to mention that this version does not have the first level, Bounty Hunter Pursuit, which if you watch my worst LEGO Star Wars levels, I put Bounty Hunter Pursuit on there because I think it's a really terrible level. But I think they originally planned it for this game, but they just never got around to it. But again, I don't think it's a very good level. But I think it should be in the game just because it evens out everything, because this game's kind of weird. Like, Episode 2 only has 5 levels, which is kind of weird when you think about it. So that gives you a mini kit. So fun fact, what does this do if I... Does that just give me studs? Yeah. So fun fact, if you, I forget what I was going to say. I completely forgot my train of thought. It was something with the Complete Saga. I don't remember. Let's continue on. Oh yeah, I know what it was. You get a red brick there on the Complete Saga, whereas in this game you get a mini kit. So they've changed a mini kit location somewhere or another. Some of you experts at this game probably know where they changed it, but... And so we got True Jedi pretty easily. I don't know why I'm still going for studs really closely. I don't know, it's just kind of a habit. I always do it. Let's get the studs up here. There's a mini kit there, which we don't need. And let's continue on. Uh-oh. This is where he plants bombs, which is something he definitely doesn't do in the movie. Over there. Should I go for it? Let's do it. So I think we can just barely make this. Yep. Get a crap ton of studs. Now we gotta fly. I mean, can we actually fly back? Let's see. Oh, yeah, barely. Okay, cool. So here you got a little bit of platforming section here where he blows up. So what you want to do is the bomb doesn't blow up until you get close to it. So what you actually have to do is walk up close to it, then run away, or else you'll take damage or actually get killed. I can't remember. One of the two. So he's got 2 bombs. And how are these bombs already here? Like, he never even planted these. He only planted the one in the cutscene. Is the cutscene supposed to represent that he planted several bombs, maybe? Who knows? So he's going to glide across there. If we go over here, there's actually a mini kit up there, but we cannot access it in story mode. So up here, we're actually going to need R4P17 to solve this puzzle. So what you want to do is step on this switch, which is going to expand this to where it's just close enough that you can glide across. And you step on that switch. Then you switch back into OB1. Then you switch back to R4P17. So a lot of switching here. But again, I guess the switching is good for if you're playing co-op, right? Co-op partner doesn't feel like they're useless playing as a astromech droid throughout the whole level. Okay, let's go back here and get some studs doing this. Actually, before I do that, let's what you want to do here is take out these droids. Actually, take that back. You want to switch to R4P17 to hack these panels on the right, and that will stop the droids from coming. That's what I meant to say. Because if you don't know, the droids infinitely respawn until you do this. It's actually a mechanic I'd like to see in newer LEGO games, like where you have... See, like some LEGO games have infinitely respawning enemies, which I hate, because like I'm someone who likes to collect all the studs, obviously. If you've seen me play... If you've seen any of this series, like, you know, I'm like trying to get studs wherever I can. And I hate infinitely respawning enemies, and there's actually a level coming up in episode 3. If you guys have played this game, you know what I'm talking about, where there's infinitely respawning enemies and you can't do anything about it. But if they're gonna do infinitely respawning enemies, then make it so there's a way to stop it, like there is here, where you can hack those panels. So how do you actually get in here? I guess you need a dark side character. In the in the Complete Saga, you need a dark side character, but I'm not seeing any signal that I need that, so I'm not sure. Look at him just waiting there. Alright, here we go. Jango Fett boss fight number 1. Here we go. So how do you guys think they're going to do this boss fight in Skywalker Saga? You think they'll change it up quite a bit? I think they will. I think they will incorporate... So in the movie, I watched the movie recently. And in the movie, he like hangs... I think, is it Jango Fett's little grapple hook he hangs by or something like that? So he hangs by a grapple hook like off the ledge of this platform. So I think they're going to incorporate that in the Skywalker Saga, where you're like hanging on the ledge. You have to like pull yourself back up, or there's some puzzle to get yourself back up. I think they're going to do that for sure. So I think this is the part where we need R4P17 to turn on these panels. I do like how they incorporated the astromech droid here, even though obviously he wasn't doing anything in the movie in this scene. But it makes it so your co-op partner is not completely useless during this boss fight. And, okay, he's still shooting at me, so we're going to use that panel again. I think you can just hack any of them, it doesn't matter which one. And it'll start shooting at him. Oh man, we died. Okay, collect as many studs as we can, then you got to deflect the rockets back. So I like how they switch it up, you're not just doing the same thing. At first you're kind of attacking him like normal with your lightsaber, and then you're deflecting bullets back at him, and now you're using the force on his rockets back at him. So for this last phase, I think he falls to the ground, and yeah, finish him. I like this cutscene too. Obi-Wan's like dramatically about to like kill him, and then he gets wrecked. Dang, dude, how did he survive that? And Jango gets away, and then you throw the old tracer on him, and we are good to go. Dun dun dun. Wow, look at the graphics for the water. It looks terrible. So yeah, I think this will be a level, now that I think about it, this will be a level in Skywalker Saga where they completely skip the meteor stuff here. Or whatever, not meteor, like the, you know, there's a bunch of rocks, asteroid field or whatever you call it. And there's like those cool explosions with the cool sound effects. That will definitely be in Skywalker Saga. I wonder why they didn't make that a level in this game. I wonder if it was and they cut it or something. They could have made that the 6th level instead of Bounty Hunter Pursuit. It would have been a vehicle level, but yeah, I don't know. It probably would have been garbage because it would have been a vehicle level, but who knows. Okay, we'll go back to Dexter's Diner, and I think that's going to do it for this part. What are we on, part 5? Oh, man. So that'll do it for this one. And so for part 6 next week, we're going to do both Droid Factory Chapter 2, and we're going to do whatever Chapter 3 is, which you'll find out if you haven't played this game before. So yeah, that's going to do it. Be sure to subscribe to be notified right when our next video comes out. Well, we're uploading this every Thursday as of right now. And also subscribe for Skywalker Saga news and other LEGO game news. Anything from TT Games. Hopefully we'll be getting news on the game soon. Heck, we might have news by the time you guys are watching this because I'm recording these in advance. But anyway, see you guys next time.